来誰よりも俺たちは飛べるはず。永遠の空を Rock alright 軸さえ突き抜けるスピードで燃え上がれサガこれ以上てめえの好きにはさせねえぞ天山。連動拳ティーリンクラッカー。流星許せねえなんてだ。さっさとあいつを片付けて次のやつをやらねえとな。回避成功。よっしゃ。シュン、ここで蹴りをつけてやる。ディスクッター霞切り。
あなたも懲りない人ですね、マサキ。お礼はさせていただかなくてはいけませんね。逃げても無駄ですよ。
しっかりして。
かけるか。これで落ちるかどうか。止めてみろ。どんな走行でも打ち貫くのみ。調子に乗るなよ、ベオウルフ。しつこいぞ、離れろ。この切っ先触れれば切れるぞ。受けろ、マイスザク。アクセルの方が一枚上手だったか。
異星人にもああいう濃いキャラがいるとはな。
さあ、ファイナルビー。あくまでも俺の邪魔をするつもりか。そんなに消されたいか。受けよ、アイアンクロー。
済みそうだ。
ゼンガーゾンボルト、我が剣を受けてみよう。ここまでのダメージを与えるとは。お前に三式を止めることはできん。砕けドリルブーストナックル。打ち込みが足らんぞゼンガ。
Alrighty, good morning everybody, how are we all doing today? This is a bonus stream, because I was talking about SRW with someone. I'm like, yeah, I want to play some SRW, and I have the English menu patch for OGs, which I've not tested out on like actual hardware, so as usual for everything I do, this is running on an actual PS2. Which I should add as quite a conditional warning, this could be buggy. This patch is very unfinished, sort of slapdash. Well, that's not quite right, because they did manage to get, like, custom font in to get around the font width restrictions. But, be warned, this could actually have bugs. This could crash, this could freeze, things could actually go wrong here. This hasn't been heavily tested from what I'm aware. The actual... They were going to do a project, or put a project team together to get the whole thing translated, but that fell apart, and all that ever got done was the menu patch. So, yeah, this hasn't been heavily tested and whatnot. Sorry, I'm just pulling up all my shit. I should have had my shit up earlier, but normally I pull up all my shit during the pre-roll, except during the pre-roll I was sitting here squeeing at all the robots. I forgot how much I like this game. This patch is from 2017 at some point. I don't remember exactly when in 2017 this showed up. What do we got? Battle Masteries. Give me Battle Masteries. What else do I need? That should be it, really. Secrets shouldn't matter, we're only going to be here for a few hours. I don't think we'll hit any of the secrets. That's like stage 20 plus stuff. We'll be going ATX because I wanted to show off the old Tyson and the Vice Ritter to Half, who's just recently drawn them as part of her mecha-themed Inktober. Plot. This bit's new, so I don't actually remember. Well, it's not. I don't know exactly what's being said here, but this is the Arrogators being evil and plotty. Well, new. 2007 game, not exactly new. Right. Things start off very busy. Very busy. Currently on the outer rims of the solar system near Pluto, on the first interstellar capable craft that humanity has produced, I believe. I could be mistaken on that, but I think this was the first one that had the interstellar potential. And Captain Daisetsu and Exo Sean are shitting bricks because they're on the outer reaches of the solar system and suddenly attacked by aliens, don't know what the fuck to do. The big robot chap, he's the Gigan Scudo. We will meet him much later. I don't actually know what's piloting that at this point, if anything. It might be operating on auto. Now, I think this is just the opening text crawls. Do you know the plot to Macross? This is the plot to Macross. A meteor fell on Earth. I think it squashed the city? I can't remember. But in that meteor was funky alien tech. They used that funky alien tech to build interstellar spaceships and robots. Said tech is, well, in Macross it's called over-technology. Here it's called extra over-technology. There you go, EOT. And then you got the EOTI, which is the Extra Over-Technology Committee. What researches and makes use of said over-tech. There's a whole lot more Japanese text there than my quick summary. Unfortunately, I don't remember all the details. It has been quite a long time since I last played this in English. This is as much story time with Bear as it is robots. Which I suppose actually that's a pretty good combo. Now we're at some military base in Japan. And then there's this asshole. Well, the blondie is the asshole. Kyosuke is one of our two main characters for this scenario. Who is currently acting as a test pilot for Federation, I think? And there's dickheads like, got a new robot, you gotta go test the robot, make it do the things, you're the test pilot the robot. This robot is gonna look suspiciously like a plane, don't worry about it. I don't remember why Irm's here. I think he's also a test pilot. How much did they translate? Okay, they don't translate the Battle Mastery. Not that I can read that. 2 turns, win map. Actually, this might be one of the more complicated ones due to the limited units. This version of the game is not available in English. The Game Boy Advanced version of the game is available in English. The Game Boy Advance version does not have voice acting, does not have all the fancy animations. and also doesn't have a lot of the content that's in the PS2 remake. I mean, I'll be honest with you, at this point I don't even need English menus for this game. I just wanted to test out the English menus patch. Any excuse. Really? How do you get shot in the Robita? Its whole thing is dodging. That is correct, Hoff. This is the beginning of the story. Oh, that's right. That's how he gets shot. It's plot relevant. Because the tanks were supposed to be loaded with paint rounds. Or blanks. I can't remember if it was paint rounds or blanks. And it turns out they're loaded with actual ammo. And everyone's like, what the fuck? Stop the test. And asshole is like, no, don't stop the test. Keep going. And Kyosuke's like, fucking what? Alrighty then. Fuck you, dude. Story's the same? Yes. There is more in the PS2 remake. But the main story is the same. The details will differ somewhat, and there's extra stuff. If you played through the GBA game and you know the plot, then yeah, this is great to jump into, because obviously you get the much shinier graphics, which when it comes to SRW that does actually matter, and you get all the voice acting and everything for the combat sequences, which is really nice, and you get the extra units, which is also really nice. Kyosuke already proving he's a fucking badass. Procking counter on map 1. Admittedly, these are AIs, so they probably got skill of 0. So just about anyone could proc counter against them. Yeah, the battle animations are so good. Also, the music is fantastic. Just you wait until Zengar shows up. Oh. Man, when his theme kicked in the pre-roll, I was like, oh boy. Need new pants. Jesus, 124 will already. Probably should have used focus, but completely unnecessary. Also would have been better to sit on one of these buildings.
にはやらせん。先に行け。
Hey, Alaya, and the patch isn't new, but it's not old either. It came out last year. I just haven't got around to testing it yet. I think the dickhead's telling him to use the untested transformation sequence on the Roboto at this point. And Arm's like, the fuck you doing, man? That shit's not ready. You'll kill him. And then Kyosuke's like, that's my job, don't worry. I got this. Unfortunately for Kyosuke, Arm was right, that shit ain't ready. And then the dickhead's like, how the hell did Kyosuke survive? He's got the devil's luck. There ain't much we can do at this point, menu-wise. Now this is SRW OGs, so everybody needs SP regen. That is the first skill you get for basically every pilot that doesn't have it. Do we even have a unit? Nope, they haven't given us our robot yet. There are a lot of games where you get SP regen, like, well, not a lot, but there are games where you get SP regen as an optional that just sort of break the game. In this case, it's friggin' needed. Especially if you do like me and you go for battle masteries all the way down, you need SP regen. Otherwise, it just becomes impossible. And this is yeah, really solid. Like they've got the obviously a bit of text hangover, but whatever, who cares? The fact that they've got this much done, especially like getting the custom font in there, that's really goddamn impressive, because the PS2 is a bastard to hack. I think we're off at the Tesla Labs? I think? I don't remember exactly how all this plays out. We have our second main character, Excellent. Excellent's super hyper kinky girl. Kyosuke is big angry man. Rather, aptly shown there. There's a whole lot of foo-foo-foo in Excellent's talk. Oh boy. We get guest B2s? I didn't remember how this went down. Whew! I suppose technically these are pretty prime mechs at this point in time. Oh! Best boy has arrived. I believe this is training for them as a squad, and Zengar, depending on how you want to choose to read that, is the commander. Alright, 4 turns, kill everything. I assume we're both just packing jet magnums. Jet magnums and 950s. Standard Gatsby spread. And Excellent has support attack, because Excellent... Oh, Kyosuke has command? Really? I have forgotten things. Boy, that's the bunny. Hey, he doesn't need to have command. Level 1, but it's command. Stat boosts is stat boosts. I'm playing on an actual PS2. That's the point of this test, is to see how it holds up on actual hardware. Do I really not have range on the M950? Is that like 1 to 3? Yeah, it is 1 to 3. Okay. And now we get Excellence theme. Not quite the right mech for this thing. Yes, I can hook a capture card up to a PS2. Specifically in this case, I'm capturing over component. So the picture should look pretty good. The blacks are a bit off, that's because my capture card doesn't handle it quite right. I don't have like a high-end capture card. But most people won't notice that unless I point it. Split missiles look a lot more intimidating. In the PS2 version. Excellent has support defense, so you might as well make use of it. Now, do we have enough will? Because we're going to get our Jet Magnum on if we do. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have support defended. Maybe Excella will have enough. Does she get plus will for taking hits? I don't think she does. She's on dodges, isn't she? Kyosuke's on hits. He does. In we go. Jet Magnum. Actually, can I position that better? Not really. Did you take a hit? No, you didn't. The Jet Magnum 105 is my second question. Oh, it's 110. Let's get our Jet Magnum. Kyosuke will get a much more impressive Jet Magnum later, but this is the original dispensed variant of the Jet Magnum. Even the quick animations are really nice and snappy. Really split this one from there. Oh, it's range. Damn, bastard. Oh no, he got the counter in. Unfortunately, split missile isn't enough to kill, so the counter doesn't really matter. Oof, the range bending. Ouch. Now we won't get to see Excella do a Jet Magnum very often. She's not exactly the close combat monster that Chris is.
Wow!
Jesus.
いい女に手を出すっていうのにはリスクがつきものよ。行くわよ。ジェットアタック。She doesn't fail either, does she? That's not good. じゃなくてマグナム。
I suppose it makes sense, Excella not being able to dodge in a ground pounding Despy. That's really not her style. a button for quick stats? Ink. Oh, is that for stacks? Did you do stacks this early? Is that guy at the back taking damage? Yes, yeah. Now clear so long as that hits. That's a bit scary, actually. Let's do these ones and then have her clean up the tank with the jet magnum. Hey. Oh, you get to see your sister attack. Oh, that was an assist jet magnum. I wasn't paying attention. Bye bye. The Happy Accident City. I accidentally shoved my metal stakes in your face. I like that she does have custom lines for the guest pencil. The guest gem there. How long do we have the Type 2s? Can't be that long. Ignoring what the Vice Reader is. I mean specifically the standard Guessman's Mark II. Yeah, there we go. Talking about the Mark IIs. Just finished off establishing that Kyosuke Excellent and Senga are Team ATX. Do we have... okay. I'm not gonna put any money in the Mark IIs. It might be worth upgrading one of the M950s, as it will get used. You'll pass the M950 around. standard repair kit cartridge. Also, nicely, just the menus. Nice. It's a shame that the guy doing this sort of, like, doing the full patch fell apart, because this is essentially my most wanted, translation-wise, for SRWs. I'd say maybe Z. I'd like to see done more, simply because you do have some English options available to play through this game, as it were. I think this is the map we get our... Ah, yeah. This is the map we get our mechs on. That's the lady from the Tesla Institute. She's a crazy lady. She makes very weird robots. In this case, she's specifically working on the Gespenst Mark III. Oh hey, it's Mr. Sushi Knife. This guy is, Senga's sensei, basically. We're now being sent to escort a plane carrying the Mark III project. What? What are you doing here, Bullet? I don't remember him being here at all. What? Why is Bullet here? This guy's special. His Gespenst is also special. You'll notice that it's the Mark TT. It's the, His Gespenst sort of has a, Psycho Frame in it. It's a test bed type for the Psycho Frame. Or, Psycho Frame's not quite right, but you get the idea. It's essentially what it is. As soon as we get the will up, I'll show you why it's a new type unit. This is another guy that won't spend very long in a Gespenst. Oh, he doesn't belong on this route? I don't remember. Is Bullet? I don't remember. My brain is associating Bullet with SRX because of Kusuha, but she's not technically SRX route. I just associate her with SRX because of Ryusei. His name is indeed Bullet. Well, that's his nickname, sorry. I can't remember his actual name. Give me a minute, I'll pull it up.
動きが素直すぎるんだ。切り裂け。
Yeah, Brooklyn Luckfield, that's it. Yep. And this is why it's special new type mech. It has funnels. ... question mark. It has the T-Link Ripper, which are melee funnels. Which I suppose are fangs, according to 00. Question mark. Yeah, Talbot Foster is just trying to run the fuck off me. What did you have? That's some shit. Except in this case, it's a big spinning choppy thing. T-Link Rippers are very strong. Range 3 to 5 makes them a good sniping unit because they've got the. I can't remember if they get a bonus from like stacking will. I think they do because they're part of the T-Link series of weapons. Now, hopefully the Irrigators play stacks on with Bullet. If not, okay, I was gonna say, if not, we're in trouble, but no, we're okay. We good. Yeah, I think there's, I think, 2 of these grey Gespies, the T-Link Gespies. They're not... Like, the Mark II, the blue one we saw earlier, there's crap loads of them. They're all over the place. The .TT variety, not so much. Because while anyone could pilot a T-Link enabled Gespy, they would not be able to use the T-Link weapons. It's standard new type shenanigans. Surprise. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. I really like this thing. I also really like this mech and really like this character. It's the point. The Type 0 is kind of big. Its sword is so big that the sword has rocket boosters on it. That's called skill, man. That's just how skilled Sengar is. Sengar, however you want to pronounce that. Sorry, Bullet. You lose theme privilege. Sword What Smites Evil is playing. They give him to you with 130 will on the first deploy as well. Jesus. Let's do that again. No, kill like overkill. There you go. The other, like, really strong thing about the T-Link Ripper is that it's post-move. It's a 5-range post-move, which is really good. A lot of your longer attacks just won't be post-move.
T-Link Ripper, set! Go!
I think we might get a plasma cannon that's post-move. That has like 6 range. Maybe. Now these guys need to die to counters this turn, so hopefully they do that. Good start. And good follow-up. Thankfully, this isn't SRWJ levels of, like, reinforcement maps. But you do get some reinforcement maps. Unfortunately, Sanga runs off to defend the Taldenfoss, I think? Because clearly he's too great to leave the player in control of him.
T-Link Ripper, set! Go!
Unfortunately, Bullet's just going to sit here and eat all the kills. We really want to be funneling XP onto Kyosuke or excelling. But Bullet gonna nom. I suppose that's not too bad. Bullet does become our dedicated big guy. It just takes a long time before that'll happen. Might not look it, but Bullet is in fact a big guy. Just casually sitting there with 150. Well, never mind. Hey, Calvin, how's it going? Don't worry, this is not replacing Zettai Hero Project. This is bonus stream. Zettai Hero Project will return tonight. Also, you can sort of see in the animations here why these games have such difficulty running on emulator. Well, they run on emulator, but they get weird bugs. And, yeah, because of all the fancy sprite layering that the games use. And yes, I can definitely see why Zettai Hero Project is, one of your favorites. It's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm especially impressed by the custom theme song mechanic. Bullet's gonna be stuck in that Grey Gatsby for ages, isn't he? Because I know what his upgrade is, and that doesn't happen until halfway through the game. That's a rare sight. The melee arrow gator. Normally they just beam. God hand crash! Ever had a game that I regret not getting into sooner? I mean, like, there's the cop-out answer, which would be World of Warcraft. I would have liked to have played that more during the early days, but I didn't have the money to, because it was a subscription-based MMO. Most games, I mean, there are a lot of things where I'm like, I should have played game XYZ years ago. But it's generally not a case of I wish I'd gotten into it sooner, because I still get the same enjoyment out of a game. It doesn't bother me whether a game is new or old. And yeah, except in the case of MMOs, it really doesn't matter when I get into something, because it's still as relevant as it was, well, to me anyway, as relevant as it was back then. Nothing will have changed. There's one particular case of I wish I'd bought something sooner than I did, which was the collector's edition of Drakengard 3, but that was simply because that cost me a lot of money. I think that the weird text formatting might be as a result of the patch. I'm not sure. I'd have to boot up the original version of the game, because I don't think it's supposed to have the giant gaps. I think Excellin is bullying Bullet here. And Kyosuke being Kyosuke just does not give a fuck that he walked in on a lady just come out of the shower. This is fucks given 0. This is Kyosuke's default status. Kyosuke is either fucks given 0 or angry. Right. The TT is worth putting some points on. The Mega Beam Rifle will do work. The T-Link Ripper will do work. These are things worth investing in. The TT itself is probably worth putting some points into. Its mobility, maybe? Doesn't really need anything else. Maybe some survivability. These guys aren't your traditional Animu crew. If you want your traditional Animu crew, go the SRX route. These guys are like the secondary crew. They're my preference, but yeah. Type 0 needs EM. Did we get any spare parts? I don't think we did. I think we've only got the... Yeah. Secondary crew, though, don't take that the wrong way. That doesn't mean they're less, like... valued or anything like that. Their story is just as fully fleshed out, and they're just as important to the goings on. Mostly just as important to the goings on. I think the SRX crew is more important to the events of OG1. The ATX crew are more important to the events of OG2. Again, on Tauden Foster's getting shot. Towsend Fossler, I think, is... something like that. Towsend Fossler? Something German. The thing with ZHP is it's reusing a lot of stuff from existing Nipponichi things, so they could afford to spend a lot on music, as it were. Oh yeah, I got one of them Dengeki cards while I was grinding through the Hero Dungeon, so we'll take a look at that on stream tonight. It's like Dengeki Card 2 or something like that. The PSP is over the other side of the room, unfortunately, so I can't just check it. I can't remember if they're already testing the Mark IIIs. I think the initial... Okay, so that M13's a shotgun. Now they're two M950s, and I think that's the knife. Ugh. Gun Leons. Gun. No, they're not Gun Leons. They're, Hey, they come later. What are the Flying Lions called? I can't remember. That's Tenzan. He's, the first bad guy? Question mark? For the SRX route? Sort of? He's not really relevant here. He's just popping in because he was in the area. He's not even supposed to be here. I'm pretty sure this is them deploying against orders. They're just sort of taking an opportunity to attack a thing that was nearby. I can't remember if I need to fly off with this guy, or if I just need to hang around and not die. Oh, yuck. Alright, this is probably going to die. I was hoping parking him on the building would give, like, the plus 25 would make him a lot harder to hit, but nope, he's just going to get shot to bits. This, yeah, I don't think he's gonna survive this. Oh yeah, there's the House and Fussel. Some weird jump. Yeah, it's gonna explode. That's why we save at the start. I couldn't remember what the objective for this map was. I know what the... Oh, I'm... surprised. Didn't I do a... I thought I did a quick... Did I not do a quick save? Did I not, go back to main menu from here? Oh wow, what? Hang on. They actually bothered to translate one of the... That's kind of cool. I don't know why, but They actually translated one of the help menus. I think that's just a happy circumstance of. Man, I'm super sad the translation project fell apart. Because it was like one guy, and he got this much done. That's really impressive. That should be far enough to not get violated by all the aircraft in the area. Yeah, cool. Yeah, but the VC3 translation project got done. Whereas this got, I think, like the first chapter of Ryusei got done. I can't remember if I'm supposed to move somewhere in particular, or if I'm just supposed to wait. Okay, there we go. Ah! It's here. This episode is called Steel Beowulf for a reason. Now what's nice, what's interesting about this game is you have custom, or not custom, but you have the ability to throw different weapons on different mechs. It's like mechs have all of their own default gear. Yeah, of course. I think the mech in the other Fussler is the Type 1? The Grungus Type 1? I think. Now, this is where Kyosuke sort of well, not right now because he doesn't have the will, but this is where Kyosuke starts coming into his own once he gets his actual mech. He comes built in with Excel and Assault, so he can go fast and he can hit hard. You thought you liked the Jet Magnum. This is the Kyosuke variant.
振り込みの速度なら負けん。続く。止めてみろ。どんな走行でも。よし、回避成功だ。
Should have hit focus.
お前はここまでだ。硬さが頼りだ。まだいける。
All that build up for nothing. I may have screwed myself by the positioning. I should have brought it down. I might have to re-roll this map purely on Boost Knocker!
Gunga ストレイ式剣山行けブーストナック
As I say, I may have to re-roll this map depending on how things play out, but yeah, I got sidetracked by the boost knocker. Because clearly hitting a plane with an armored down missile is really going to be bad. Oh man, yeah, okay, his hit chance is not great yet. Let's try this again. There we go. Jet Magnum, eat your heart out. Revolver Steak eats all the things. Did it run out of missiles? It ran out of missiles. It's about to fall out of the sky. No, 10 damage is just because the Type 0 is that tanky.
射撃は苦手なんだから死の頃言っていられんか。
God damn it. That is a decently done game over screen, though. Credit where it's due. Now, you'll note the reason it says it can't get battle masteries is because when it game overs you and sends you back here, it actually counts kills, XP, and money you got. So if you're getting stuck on a map, you can farm out game overs, essentially, on a map. If you need the money or XP. But you cannot get the battle mastery for a map where that happens. Once more with feeling. This time I know what I'm doing. Surprise. Unfortunately, yeah, we didn't get any of these in the West, basically. On the PS2 SRWs, that's for sure. God, the animations are so good. I wouldn't say Japan has really opened up to the Western market. It's just certain factors led to Asia English releases. Those factors pretty much all being money. I'm surprised he actually managed to hit. I suppose it's a coin toss chance, but still. You don't expect him to hit. Towson Fustlers are just transport planes. They're not supposed to attack. It's like picking a fight with a Medea transport craft. God damn it, he hit me with the armor down. That sucks. Armor down on Kyosuke is actually rough because Kyosuke is a tank. Okay, apparently it doesn't matter enough for aircraft to be able to hurt him. Damage. Don't mind me. I am glad to see a lot of things making, like Japanese titles making their way to Steam. For the longest time, Japan just pretended the PC market didn't exist. Do I have enough will to do the The big boy. What turn are we for? Yeah, okay. I can afford to fart around a bit. Armor breaks really? Post? Not post? Seriously? Yuck. I was gonna armor break Tenzan, but not much for that plan. We'll just boost Knucker a plane. Could you imagine flying like a fighter plane and then a fist the size of you comes flying out of nowhere and just smashes you out of the sky? The big gun. You hear half, this is what the shoulders do.
それくらいの認識の方が戦争はしやすいと。この距離でクレイモアもらったぞ。コンティニューだ。コンティニュー。
I can't remember if boxes collect automatically in this, or if you have to manually pick them up. I think they collect automatically at the end of a map. I think. Just to be safe. Don't miss. That would be very embarrassing.
Kirisake! Tearing Gripper! 期待を発揮する!
Another really unfortunate way to die. Saw blades the size of your plane come flying out of everywhere. I think there's a bunch of like, holy shit, Kyosuke was actually able to pilot the old Tyson. Because it wasn't, like, the old Tyson, they didn't think anyone was going to be able to use it because it was so heavy, so much G-forces to its movement. Like, that's the old Tyson's big drawback, is it's a brick. It is super heavy. I really liked Rock of Ages, actually. I'd never played Rock of Ages 2. I do own it, but I never played it. Speaking of brick, where's that Chobham? Extra brick. Also a water screw? Why? Why? You know what? I'll put it on him because I can, but why? Why a water screw? For what purpose? And now this is the thing that makes this game a bit rough, money-wise, is weapons are all upgraded individually. Now that you can use that to sort of your advantage. If you remember before, I was mentioning, like, it might be worthwhile upgrading one of the M950s a lot. Because that, like, when fully upgraded, actually gives you a really strong machine gun. That's 3 range post-move plus 40 to hit, and you can pass it around to different units to fill gaps where needs be. Like, that's actually a really good gap fill, but it's also super boring. The recommended thing to do in this game and in the original GBA version, I'd say arguably more so in the original GBA version as you have less options, is to make a super machine gun as soon as you can. Ooh! There we go. It's the Hiryukai. Nice. With our amazing Captain Lafina. The fabulous moustache-wearing Exo. This is indeed where she's from, and that's her ship. We've been subtly introducing you to all kinds of robots for a long time, Huff. I was about to say, are we supposed to know who he's talking to here? Okay. That's a very suspicious sequence there. He's talking to Mysterious Stranger. If you know who Mysterious Stranger is, then you know what's going on. Well, since this is a big compilation game, Mysterious Stranger DLC is free. He is a playable character much later in the game. He's also a playable character technically much earlier in the game. Wrong route for that, though. I think they're talking about that. Yeah, the development of the guest bounces. She's developing the Type 3, which is the old Tyson's, the test bed for the guest bounce Type 3. Talking about the Mark IIs there, so they might be talking about the Mark II that she souped the fuck up as well. I hope they are, because I know what that Mark II is, and I want it. Oh! Red is here! Red's the best! Takasu, I think? Octopus Squad. Tasuku? I can't remember. Bolts? Okay. Who? What? Hey! That's my boy Russell. He's a good boy. Tries to keep Katina alive. It's not an easy job. I don't know Chrono Cross, sorry. But if you're talking about Takasu, I can't remember which way around those letters go. Then yes, I see the resemblance you're talking about. Unfortunately, they start in F-28s. This is the sign of a cast member that is not going to have a real robot for a long time. If they start in an F-28, they're going to be playing in hand-me-downs for a long time. Thankfully, one of the things that the PS2 version does is it does give you access to more mechs overall. So we will actually have a mech much later in the game that Katina will get. Russell is forever a support guy. He'll be in a green Gatsby for a long time. That's just his life, unfortunately. Katina will get an armor lion. The Armor Lion does not exist in the GBA game, so if you don't know what I'm talking about and you've only played the GBA game, that's why. The Armor Lion is unique to the PS2 version. Which is unfortunate, because the Armor Lion's fantastic. It's like a DC version of the old Tyson. It's great. I loves it. Does he have his fancy stuff yet? I think he gets, either Fortune or... I can't remember which one he gets. I should know this, because, like, I sat there with Nova and translated, like, a lot of the spirits list from this game back in the day. There's a reason I don't need English menus for this game. Has there been another... There hasn't been a new SRW announced yet. I'm not expecting an announcement for the next one. Well, not the dialogue so much, but I know a lot of the menus, because, as I was saying, I sat down with a mate and we translated a lot of this stuff as we played through it. Oh, what's the battle mastery? I wasn't paying attention. Pay attention. All enemies 4 turns. Easy. Well, hopefully easy. Maybe not so easy. Yeah, 8 battleships? I seriously doubt. That would be too much. Way too much. Unless they want to do Super Battleship Wars, which I would be 100% down for. But yeah, I'd love to see the Arcadia show up in SRW, but I doubt it's possible. But I doubt it. Her plane might not be pink, but her suit is. You can't hit me because I'm pink. She's gonna run out of missiles. This is why we put the water screw on the old Tyson. Because everybody's in a ground pounder. Ground pounding in the water is not clever. The planes do indeed have crazy evade. Also, Katina's a good pilot. And the things we're fighting are like unmanned craft. AIs. Alien AIs. Yeah, Archangel's fine. Oh man, we got the gravity blast cannon. Unfortunately, we need a lot of will to fire the gravity blast cannon. Voice actor for Duke Fleet died? It rings a bell, so you might be right there. I'm not sure. Oh, I assume there's a different voice actor for him, because he's been dead for years. That sounds very, harsh. Oh, he's been dead for years. I don't know. Was it one of those ones where they, just ripped the lines from existing audio? Is the Hyper Blaster post? We haven't seen the Hyper Blaster yet. Let's Hyper Blast or something. Somebody's gonna have a bad day. There's a reason I'm a big fan of the Type 0. Also note how fast, or how not fast, the Type 2s move without a water screw. They basically don't move. This is why you need water screws. Has she actually run out of missiles? I suspect she may have. Oh no. Oh wow, okay, no, they come with a huge complement of missiles. Water is always tricky to deal with. In normal SRW, you have, I didn't realize there's a whole bunch of guys sitting down there. I may have just messed myself up. Probably shouldn't be using the shaft for something like that.
VLS ホーミングミサイル発射。
I was on mute. How long was I on mute? Why was I on mute? I don't even remember muting myself. I'd been talking that whole time. Good job, me.
この野郎。行け、ハイファミリア。オイラたちに任せときにゃって。行くにゃっちら。
We do have Cyfrash, but it requires 120 will, so it's going to take some time to spin up. We do not have Cosmo Nova. I think currently Akashic Buster is our big dude. Wait, no, we do have Cosmo Nova. Don't mind me. Again, it's just got the issue of needing to spin up. Also, he can properly transform into the Cyberb in this one. It's not just a part of an attack animation, it's actually a thing. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have a target, but we'll do the animation for it, since we won't get to use Masaki for a while after this. Oh, okay, it didn't actually play the animation properly because it didn't have a target. Bother. Oh, it doesn't cost me anything. I'm just sad I don't get to show off the animation. The ridiculousness of the old Tyson jumping out of the water to stab one of these things with its stake. absolutely off. Absolute perfection. That Tyson is great. We don't have details about a next game yet.
カチーナ注意の訓練のおかげか。
We don't know what's coming in the next game. As I said, I would expect an announcement either next month or in December.
返しは痛いぞ。
I'd like to see Grandizer come back. It's been a long time since we saw Grandizer. Z1, I think, was the last time. But if you bring Grandizer back, you have to bring back the whole old school crew. And now Masaki's like, oh, I'm lost. Peace. Oh hey, that's a decent shot of the bridge there. I'd like to see the SKL crew in a non-3DS game. I'd very much like to see that. Mazen Kaiser SKL. Yeah, okay. I was about to say, did the Antarctic incident just happen? And yes, I think it did just happen. Now, Bayern Zoldak does his Girin speech. Basically all like, I have formed the Divine Crusaders to fight off actually, I can't remember if he says that at that point. Basically, we are here, we are the Divine Crusaders, we're gonna take shit over. What weapons did we get? Oh, a resupply unit. Nice. Katina forces herself into a guest nest. Poor Russell. There's no guest bees left, so he can't even have one. Yep, pink ship. I do indeed have Okuto ga Gotoku. I've done stream debut 15 hours of it. Ooh, dustproofing, nice. Gungust? We might not even need that. I think this guy's daughter is one of the other supporting characters. This is just politics, they're just discussing what the DC are up to. This is sort of why I say these guys are, like, side-cast, because a big event just happened that, if you're on the SRX route, you're sort of in the middle of. You're right there where when everything goes tits up, as it were, whereas with ATX crew, you're off doing your own thing. Ah, okay, now you can just straight up see that Elzam is one of the DC guys. This was mysterious stranger from before, old Elzam. Elzam being a, like, super ace pilot of old, and friends with Sanger. They're part of the oh, I forgot the name of the unit. There's a bunch of, like, old school mecha pilots, super famous, that they're part of. I've forgotten. The Aggressors? Something like that. Hmm. Ah. No? Maybe we get that this map. Now we can start doing like custom deploys, which doesn't help us because there's nothing on the map, so we don't know where they're coming from. This is one of those maps you might need to take from the top, though, with the amount of deploys we've got. Also, you'll note Katina now has a red Gespenst. Funny you should ask that, Huff. And now we encounter the DC's main forces. Lions. Barrel lions. Brown lions, air lions, lions. All lions. Well, no barrel lions here. Goddamn barrel lions. Yeah. She gets her own Gespenst. It's custom. And lion. Lion and Garlion. This guy is the first of our recurring enemies. Tempest. Or I say our, as in the ATX route, recurring villains. Lions are actually somewhat of a threat. They hit somewhat hard and have a decent amount of defense. Getting outranged, goddammit. Kills, there will be a good weapon that I'll stick on the old Tyson when we get it, like a plasma cannon that makes up for the old Tyson's range deficiencies. This is also something new for the PS2 version. Katina didn't have a theme in the GBA version. She got a unique theme in the PS2 version. Katina's interesting actually, because she wasn't, like, most of the OG characters come from one game or another specifically. But in her case, she was actually from the trading card game. She was introduced as a new character in that. OG1 was the first video game she did. Random SRW facts. The planes don't have big weapons, and Kyosuke has prevailed. Also, I think the planes were getting size screwed. I'm pretty sure the old Tyson is a medium. Yeah, while the planes are small. So they literally don't have big enough guns. They're too small. Not tiny, just the robots are huge. I don't think this game actually has the proper tiny enemies. I think it's in OG Guide. Now, you'll note certain weapons say all attack. That will become relevant later.
ただで済むと思うな。撃ち抜く。止められるなら止めてみろ。
バカだ、奴はゲシュテンストの改造機だぞ。間合いを取れば落とせる。
この程度ならあると問題ないな。
Need to stop taking damage. This is getting painful. This could hurt. But I don't know if it'll do 20... 20? 2,000. Thank goodness. Oh boy, this is gonna get dicey. Oh my. Ah. Alright, I'll bop ya. Oh wow, okay, that requires a shit ton of that. I'm a beam ya then. This is a cool attack actually. Rat. Ouch. That hurt. My God. Whoop. This is turning into a mess. I don't normally suffer any casualties. Friggin' lions. That is why it's quite hard. Oh boy, map weapons! I don't actually know what MAPW stands for, but I've always just read it as map weapons. Because they're weapons that appear on the map that you have to shoot Dune. By the way, I was wondering where this was. Oh! Are these the ones where you've got to not kill them? There's a bunch of these where you've got to knock them down to X% health remaining to get them to fall out of the sky, but if you do too much damage, they just detonate.
願いましてはこんなんでどうでしょう。オクスタンランチャーの B モードどうぞ。お釣りは取っといて。いっけ
That's why you don't want to be taking casualties. That gets expensive fast. I think Tasuku is sad he doesn't have a mech. I can't remember exactly how this is going down at the moment. Well, worry not. If you're a fan, he will get a mech later. He gets quite a good one too, actually. And his skills list is quite solid as well. Oh, this is the weird, like, bullet mechanic this game has. Really weird. I'm not even gonna bother talking about right now. That requires me to remember menus. Even if they're in English, I don't really remember how all that works together. Okay, so we've got very few parts at the moment. So we've got the land terrain parts, which gives you that weapon that you load it into has greater efficiency while being used on land. But there's all sorts of different special effects that can be added and different modifications as like ammo up, like all the, as you can see there. This is why Russell becomes your support guy. He carries the repair and resupply items. Is this the only game with a bullet mechanic? I believe so. I'm not sure. It's certainly not a common one, that's for sure. Oh, excuse me. Unfortunately, Russell, I don't think gets a custom guest bee in this one. I don't remember. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave that for now. I'm getting a bit tired. This was only meant to be a bonus stream anyway. If people are interested in actually seeing me do like a full stream through of OGs, I'd be more than happy to deliver. Just not right at the moment. We're in the middle of Zettai Hero Project, and then we've got spooky streams after that. Anyway, as I said, I'll be back tonight at the normal time, returning to Zettai Hero Project, and yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.